सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। सुखं नित्यं स्वप्रकाशं व्यापकं नामरूपयोः अधिष्ठानं बुद्धबोध्यं बुद्धेर्दृग्यत्तु निर्मलम् अपारं सर्ववेदान्त वेद्यं प्रत्यक्परं महः तदेवाहं नमस्तोऽन्यत् इति मे निश्चितामतिः। Page 42, first paragraph, third line in the middle. तथा अन्तःकरणमपि कर्तृत्व भोक्तृत्व विशिष्ट जीव चैतन्यस्य विशेषणम् स्वावच्छिन्न चैतन्ये कर्तृत्व भोक्तृत्व व्यवहारम् आस्पदत्वस्य बोधनात् तस्मात् संसारिणः जीवस्य अन्तःकरणं विशेषणम् तथा च अन्तःकरणं तदवच्छिन्न चैतन्यं च एकीकृत्य संसारी इति व्यपदेशः। अयं च उत्तरत्र स्पष्टीक्रियते। Nischalādasa establishing the possibility of Jivatma Paramatma Aikyam, the oneness of the individual self and the total self. Purapakshi argued there is no possibility of Aikyam because there is no Sakshi other than Jiva. Therefore, you need not talk about the Jivatma Paramatma Aikyam since it is not possible. For your Vicharasagara text, there is no subject matter at all. When there is no subject matter, where is the question of writing Anubandha Chatushtayam? So Vicharasagara Karta, Nischalādasa, want to establish there is Sakshi Chaitanyam and Jivatma Paramatma Aikyam is possible. Therefore, I have a subject matter. Therefore, I can write a Vicharasagara text with Anubandha Chatushtayam. That is that discussion going on. In the last class, we saw that Jivatma Swarupam, we are seeing the topic. From two different angles, the author is presenting. What are those two angles? From Jnani angle, Jivatma Paramatma Aikyam is possible. From Jnani angle, wise person's angle, Jivatma Paramatma Aikyam is possible. But from an Ajnani angle, Jivatma Paramatma Aikyam is not possible. So you are talking from Ajnani angle. I am talking from Jnani's angle. What is that Jnani's angle, what is that Ajnani's angle is clearly presented here. Whenever Jnani use the word I or I am, he knows that interaction is not possible without mind. Mind alone cannot do interaction. Nor consciousness alone also cannot do interaction, vyavahara. Vyavahara is possible, or interaction with the world is possible only when the conscious being and mind mixture is there. Pure consciousness, pure mind, not fit for interaction. Either for Jnani or Ajnani. Then what is the difference between Jnani and Ajnani? Even though the mixture is there, mind and conscious being, both are there while interacting, Jnani looks at the mind in a different perspective. Ajnani looks at the mind in a different perspective. Even though mixture, both of them are using mixture for interaction to introduce I am, that I is a mixture, even then their perspective angle, if you see, there is a lot of difference. What is the difference alone is presented here. Jnani looks at the mind as an upadhi, an instrument. Even though while doing the expression of I, Jnani knows that association of the mind is there. Vidyamane sati, association is there. But when he want to claim that I am Brahman, a wise person claim that I am Brahman, Sakshi Chaitanya. So, Jnani exclude the mind. While Aikyam is going to take place, he exclude the mind. Then for his mind, we have given the name, Shastra gives the name for Jnani's mind. Instrumental status of the mind is called Upadhi. Upadhi. Once you give the name to the mind Upadhi from Jnani's angle, then that Chaitanyam, the consciousness being, is called Upahita Chaitanyam. He gave Sakshi iti uchyate. That Chaitanyam, conscious being, is called Sakshi. Sakshi Chaitanya. Once the Sakshi Chaitanyam is understood, that Chaitanyam which is available in the mind, which is named as Upadhi, and conscious being is named as Sakshi Chaitanyam, that Chaitanyam is called Upahita Chaitanyam. Upahita Chaitanyam. Now 3 names, Sanskrit names you have to remember. For an asamsari means the one who is not having samsara problem. For a wise person, that conscious being and mind both are there, but names are different. Mind is called Visheshanam, Chaitanyam is called Sakshi. Once that Sakshi is there, mixed with Sakshi plus mind, which is Upadhi, at that Chaitanyam is called Upahita Chaitanyam. Now this is about Jnani's story. We have to align with Jnani's angle. Vedantic students, all the students have to align their perception also along with Jnani's perception. Then we also can look at our mind as an instrument, upadhi. My consciousness nature is called Sakshi Chaitanya. And the third name is called Upahita Chaitanya. Mixture is called Upahita Chaitanya. From Jnani's angle. Like a husband and wife. Both together couple. Couple is a new name. Husband, male, wife, female. Get the name what? Together couple. Like that, Upadhi, Sakshi Chaitanya, couple gets the name Upahita Chaitanya. So we have to think in this manner. This Jnani is free from samsara. Now, Ajnani angle is what? Ajnani looks at the mind as Visheshanam, as an integral part of conscious being. Jnani excluded the mind. It is not integral part. Even though I am using the mind, it is not integral part of the conscious being. Whereas Ajnani looks at the mind as an integral part of I. Jnani does not look at the mind as integral part of I. Ajnani looks at that mind as an integral part of I. At that time, that mind gets the name Visheshanam. If Ajnani looks at the mind as an integral part, Shastra has given that Ajnani's mind is called Visheshanam. What about our conscious being, Visheshyam? Conscious being gets the name Visheshyam. Now the couple, Visheshyam, conscious being, and the mind, Visheshanam, mixture, gets another name, Vishishta Chaitanyam. Vishishta Chaitanyam. Enclosed consciousness, Vishishta Chaitanyam. Visheshanam is mind, Visheshyam is conscious being, put together Vishishta Chaitanya. Then Ajnani, since he has taken the mind as integral part of I, mind attributes all also become an integral part of I. That is the consequence. Where the samsara problem lying in here only. Clearly, if you understand, the sorrow, guilt, hurt, pain, all emotional problems are hidden here. Once you have taken the mind as an integral part, since you are using the mind for interaction, up to that you can use it, no problem. Really speaking, mind is so beautiful. Mind is not bharam. Since this Ajnani, non-Vedantic person, taking the mind as an integral part of I, capital I, the mind is included, integral part. Then what happens? Consequence, the mind attributes, mind defects, mind demerits, all of them are also become the integral part of I. Mortality, disease, old age, lot of problems. I am dukhi, I am sukhi, I am karta, I am bhokta, I am pramata, I am a samsari, I am a victim, I am suffering. All these are belong to the mind because of their proximity, closeness. This ajnani includes that attributes also and suffer. For that we have to tell ajnanam is the cause for samsara, jnanam is the cause for liberation. Cognitive change, perspective change is sufficient. You need not do anything. Just sort out, like that postman puts the letters to particular state, particular district, particular place, particular street. Allah sorting out. I also should sort out mind, conscious being, what is its status, and it should not be taken as integral part. If I take it as integral part, I become a samsari. Now what are all names we have got? All names we have to remember from Jnani angle, Ajnani angle. From Jnani angle, mind is called Upadhi, conscious being is called Sakshi. Both put together is called Upahita Chaitanyam. From Ajnani angle, mind is called Visheshanam, conscious being is called Viseshyam. Both mixture put together Vishishta Chaitanyam. This is the topic we saw in the last class. Look at that portion. Tadha antahkaranamapi katrutva bhuktrutva vishishta jiva chaitanyasya visheshanam. So, Jiva Chaitanyasya means this I am in that Kartrutvam, doership, Bhoktrutvam, enjoyership. This Visheshanam I includes all of them. Visheshanam I means mind, where the mind is taken as integral part of I. That Vishishta Jiva Chaitanyasya Visheshanam Sva avachinna chaitanye kartrutva bhoktrutva vyavahara aspadattvasya bodhanat. So that kartrutvam, doership, enjoyership, knowerhood, all this hood, like that elephant puts a lot of mud on its head. So like this Ajnani Jiva also put kartrutvam, bhoktrutva, I am the doer, I am the enjoyer, I am only the accomplisher, I have only done, and doing tom for everyone in the house. If they do 2 or 3 activities, they tell everyone, Namda Pandana, Adda Ahankara. Mind has taken as an integral part of I. That is the reason, Visheshanam. Jivantahkaranam, Visheshanam. That antahkaranam means mind. That person is called Jivaha. Samsari Jiva. Tadha cha antahkaranam tadat avachinna chaitanyam. So, mind and avachinna chaitanyam, that enclosed consciousness in the mind. Avachinna means enclosed. Tadavachinna means mind enclosed. The consciousness which is enclosed in the mind. Cha ekikritya. See, making them as one. Ekikritya means making the mind as an integral part. As an integral part. Kim bhavati? What is the name for him, for that jiva? Samsari iti vyapadeshaha. For him, the title is given by the Shastra. What is that? Samsari. Not Tamil samsara. Samsara unna wife and ardham Tamil. Here samsari means all problems in ardham. Samsari iti vyapadeshaha. Vyapadeshaha means considered. That person is considered as a samsari jiva. Tadha cha ayancha uttaratra spashtikriyate. This alone is going to be explained further in future topics. Up to here we saw in the last class. Now we'll enter the new topic, Aikyopapattihi. 63 topic number. We will read. Aikyopapattihi ragadveshadayah kleshaha samsarinyeva vartante natu sakshinim tatrapi samsarinah visheshani bhutantakaranameva bhutantakaranameva ashritaha te natu visheshya bhuta chaitanyam samsarino visheshya bhuta chaitanyameva sakshi iti vyavakriyate ekameva chaitanyam antahkarana vishishtaha chet samsari ityuchyate tadvirahitam chet sakshiti cha. Up to here we will see Aikyopapattihi. Aikya means oneness, identity. Jivatma, Paramatma, Aikyam is possible. Upapattihi means possible, proper, tenable. How? That is the explanation he gives. Ragadveshadayaha kleshaha samsarini eva. Raga, dvesha, pancha kleshaha. We saw in previous classes 5 problems. Kleshaha means pain, problems. Attachment is a type of problem. Aversion is a type of problem. Avidya, ignorance is a type of problem. Avidya, asmita, raga, dvesha, abhinivesha, all these are all problems only. Samsarini eva. You have to supply in between. Vartante is there. They are all there in samsari jiva only. Problems, sorrow, pain, all are there in samsari jiva, not in vice versa. Ajnani samsari jiva alone is having this suffering. What you have to supply? Samsarini eva vishishta chaitanya rupa jivatmani vartante. You have to supply in between. Understood? Samsari, who is samsari? Vishishta chaitanya rupa jivatma. Who has taken the mind as visheshana. Therefore his visheshyam chaitanyam has got, the mixture has got vishishta chaitanya. Samsarini eva vishishta, that means vishishta chaitanya rupa jivatmani eva. Natu upahita chaitanya rupa jivatma. Clear? Upahita Chaitanya Rupa Jivatma is Jnani Jivatma. Vishishta Chaitanya Rupa Jivatma is Ajnani Jivatma, who has taken the mind as integral part of I, non. Chai Vartante. All these problems are all resting, abiding in that person only, Ajnani. Nadu Sakshini. They are not in Sakshi Chaitanyam. Really speaking, from Ajnani standpoint also, if you see, that is only Adhyasa. The mind, Kleshaha, problems are not really connected to Sakshi Chaitanya. Because Sakshi Chaitanyam happens to be the higher order of reality. So Upanishad quotations he is going to give how they are not connected to Sakshi. Sakshini, na to Sakshini. They are only in samsari jiva only. Tatrapi, even in the mixture also, even in the mixture of what? Whose mixture? Ajnani's mixture. Even in Ajnani's mixture, what is that? Visheshanam, Visheshyam, Visishta Chaitanyam is there. At that time also, the mind, kleshas are not really afflicting the Visheshyam. What is that Visheshyam? Conscious being. That's what he wants to say. Tatrapi, even for Ajnani also, who has taken the mind as an integral part of I, that time that Chaitanyam is called Visheshyam, even that Visheshya Chaitanyam also, Visheshani Bhuta Antakaranameva Ashritaha Te Samsarinaha, for that ignorant person, all these kleshas, which are all there in the mind, Visheshani Bhuta Antakaranam, because his Antakaranam has got the name what? Visheshanam. Therefore he says Visheshani Bhuta Antakaranam. A mind which has got lot of attributes, Visheshani Bhuta, that's why his mind is called Visheshanam. Why his mind is called Visheshanam? Because the attributes of the mind he has taken as real and included in the I. Therefore, Visheshani Bhuta Antakaranameva Ashritaha. They are all taking shelter in the mind of a Ajnani. Ashritaha. Te means all those kleshas. Te means all 5 kleshas, problems. Natu Visheshya Bhuta Chaitanyam. Not in it Visheshya Bhuta Chaitanyam. Not in the Visheshyam Chaitanyam. Even for Ajnani also, when he has taken the mind as Visheshanam, that Chaitanyam has got that name Visheshyam. Even that Visheshyam Chaitanyam also, which has got the Vishishta Chaitanyam mixture name, at that time also really the Chaitanyam is not touched, afflicted, anointed by these kleshas. Really speaking. So then why all this in Brahma, Bhranti, Adhyasa, superimposition? That is the reason. Samsarinaha Visheshya Bhuta Chaitanyameva Sakshi iti Vyavahriyate. Samsarinaha, for a samsari, the ignorant person, what we call Visheshyam Bhuta Chaitanyam, really that Visheshya Chaitanyam is nothing, none other than Sakshi Chaitanyam only. Therefore Sakshi Chaitanyam, Visheshya Chaitanyam, both are not different. Only names we have given, even then, there is Sakshi Chaitanyam where, Visheshya Chaitanyam where. Both are one and the same. There you have given Visheshanam. Therefore we have given name Visheshyam. Here you have given Upadhi, we call it as Sakshi. Only names are different. Visheshyam Chaitanyameva Sakshi iti Vyapadishyate, Vyavahriyate. So the wise person, Vyavahriyate means the wise person, look at that Visheshyam as Sakshi Chaitanya. Suppose you are a Jnani, you are a wise person. In your family there is an ignorant person. He is looking at the mind as Visheshanam. So that conscious being of that other person is Visheshyam. And you are wise person, you are looking at the conscious being as Sakshi Chaitanya. You are Sakshi Chaitanyam and that Visheshyam both are different. Ille. One and the same Chaitanya, because there are no two Chaitanyams, three Chaitanyams. Not possible. Only one Chaitanyam is possible. That's why he says Sakshi iti Vyavahriyate. Jnani looks at that Chaitanyam Visheshyam as Sakshi only. Ekameva Chaitanyam. Only one Chaitanyam only. Antakarana Vishishthanchet Samsari iti Uchyate. If it is Antakarana Vishishtam, Antakarana Vishishta means included. Once the mind became an integral part of that I, that is called here Vishishtam Chet. What? Chaitanya Antakaranam. Chaitanyam is included in the mind, then it is Vishishta Chaitanyam. But then this person get what name? Samsari iti Ujjate. Tad Virahitam, if that is not included, that with Tad Virahitam Chet Sakshi iti. How clearly he is presenting, you see. Very nice. Vicharasagara is so உள்ளங்கை நெல்லிக்கனிப்போ நெல்லிக்கனிப்போ அப்படி இருக்கும். உரிச்சின பனானா கையில் வச்சு சாப்பிட்றதுக்கு என்ன கஷ்டம்னா அவ்வளோ ஈஸி. நெக்ஸ்ட் தஸ்மா சாட்சி ஸ்வரூபஸ்ய சம்சாரிணோ விசேஷ்ய ஸ்வரூபஸ்ய ச शब्दभेदं विना न कोऽप्यर्थतो भेदः यदि विशेषस्वरूपे अपि क्लेशाः अङ्गीक्रियेरन् तर्हि साक्षिणः अपि ते अंगीकृताः स्युः न चैतद्दिष्टम् तस्मात् therefore साक्षिस्वरूपस्य असंसारिणः who has taken the Chaitanyam as Sakshi Aham Sakshi Swarupasya Samsarinaha Visheshya Swarupasya cha. So for Samsari the Chaitanyam is Visheshyam. Why we have given name Visheshyam? Because he has taken the mind as an integral part. Mind has become a Visheshanam. Therefore Visheshyam Chaitanyam. Visheshyam Swarupasya cha. Shabda Vedam Vina. Other than name difference, only naam ke vaste but namesake there is a difference. Really speaking, there is no difference. That's what he says. Nama shabda bhedam, only shabda visheshyam sakshi. Visheshya chaitanyam, sakshi chaitanyam. Only shabda bheda. Both are one and the same. Shabda bhedam vina, other than shabda. Name, sound difference, na kopi arthataha bhedaha. Natural, by nature, they don't have any difference. By nature means this is also Chaitanya, that is also Chaitanya. There is no difference. Arthataha means by nature there is no difference. In their nature there is no difference. This is also Chaitanya Swabhavam, Sakshi. Visheshyam also Chaitanya Swabhavam. Syuhu. Na cha etat yadi, suppose visheshyasya rupe api kleshaha angrikrieran. Suppose you take that kleshas are also belong to or integral part of Visheshya Chaitanyam. Visheshyam, if you take, what will happen? Visheshya Swarupe api kleshaha angikriyeram. If you accept these kleshas are also belong to Visheshya Chaitanyam, tarhi, then sakshinaha api te angikritaha syuhu. Then you have to accept all those kleshas. They have to be in Sakshi Chaitanyam also. Clear? Because Vishesham and Sakshi both are one Chaitanyam only. If you accept really they are in Vishesham Chaitanyam, we have to accept they are all in Sakshi also. So you have to accept, no other way. If you accept there, therefore problem. See, very important point this is. This sentence is very, very, very important. Nacha etadishtam. We don't like this. We don't want to happen this Vishesham to have all attributes. We should not take like that. Sakshi cheta kevalo nirgunascha na lipyate loka dukkhena bhakyaha asangohyayam purushaha sana sadhuna karmana bhuyat na eva asadhuna kaniyan na vardhate karmanam no kaniyan ityadi shrutibhyah sakshino na klesha gandho api astiti na klesha gandho pyastiti vedānta siddhantat ataha samsārinah vishesha swarupena kleshaha santi kintu visheshani bhuta antahkarana matre kamaha sankalpaha vicikitsa shraddha ashraddha dhritihi adhritihi hrihi dhihi bhirityetat sarvam mana eva kamayesya hridisthritah akamam rupam sokantaram tirno hitada sarvan shokan hridayasya bhavati ityadi shrutibhyah. Nischala says, I have a lot of scriptural support that Sakshi or Visheshya Chaitanyam, they cannot have kleshas at all. Both are one and the same. By namesake, as sound only different. Vacharambhanam vikaro namadheyam. Only namesake, shabdameva, lip movement, lip service, Visheshyam and Sakshi. Really speaking, both are one and the same. What is the pramanam? Upanishad says, Shvetashvatara Upanishad, 6th chapter, 11th mantra, which we saw in our camp, Sakshi Cheta Kevalo Nirgunascha. That Nirguna word is important for us. Sakshi Chaitanyam doesn't have any gunas. So Nirgunascha, pure Sakshi, Cheta Kevala. Cheta means sentient. Atma is ever free from all problems. Nirgunascha. Next quotation. Na lipyate loka dukkhena bhakyaha. Na lipyate is important here. So Sakshi Chaitanyam is not tainted by. Na lipyate. I can never be polluted by any raga, dvesha, kama, krodha, all those problems, not polluted by the mind. I am not polluted by the mind. Na lipyate. Loka dukkhena, by external or internal, any problems. Dukkhena bhakyaha. Kathopanishad, 2nd chapter, 2nd only, 11th mantra. Next quotation. Asango hyayam purushaha. This Purusha, this Sakshi Chaitanyam is asangaha, not touched by anything. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad 4.3.15, 4th chapter, 3rd Brahmanam, 15th mantra, Swayam Jyoti Brahmanam, and 16th mantra also. Then another Brihadaranyaka mantra quotation. Sana sadhuna karmana bhuyāna. That Sakshi Chaitanyam is not going to be increased by noble actions, noble activities. Sadhuna karmana. So, the Sakshi Chaitanyam cannot be increased or kaniyāna. I am not going to be decreased also by any amount of karma. Saha means sa, that Atma Chaitanyam. Sadhuna means noble activities, sadhuna karmana. Bhuyan means it is not going to be elevated, high position. Na eva asadhuna, by wrong actions, unrighteous actions, my Atma is going to become polluted, and Sakshi Chaitanya never get any pollution. Kaniyan, not going to be decreased. Kaniyan means na kaniyan, not going to be decreased. This is Shariraka Brahmanam 4.4.22, 4th chapter, 4th Brahmanam, 22nd mantra. Shariraka Brahmanam. Then next quotation. Quotation, galore. Na vardhate karmana. No kaniyan. By any amount of karma, Atma Chaitanyam, I the Sakshi Chaitanyam, am not going to vardhate means grow, growing, vardhate karmana. Na kaniyan, I am not going to pull down without any karma. It doesn't happen. No connection for me. The karma cannot increase my status. Karma cannot decrease my status. This is also Shariraka Brahmana. That is 22nd mantra, that is 23rd mantra. Ityadi Shrutibhyaha. From so many Shruti statements, we can come to know this Atma is not tainted by any problems. Sakshinaha na klesha gandhaha api asti iti Vedānta Siddhanta. Vedānta Siddhanta. The message of Vedānta is this only. Vedānta Siddhanta. What is that? Sakshinaha. For Sakshi Chaitanyam. Who is that Sakshi Chaitanyam? I myself. I myself, the Sakshi Chaitanyam, am na klesha gandhaha api. Even a wee bit of, little bit smell of the gandhaha api. Na gandhaha api asti. Even it cannot touch. Like that, if you catch the flowers in your hand for some time, after some time your hand smells that flower smell. Whatever you hold, it smells. That is called gandha. Like that is raga, dvesha, and papavan, punyavan. Na punyam na papam, na saukhyam, na dukkham, na mantro, na tirtham. Na me dvesharagau, na me lobhamohau. Keeping all these mantras in the mind only, Shankaracharya wrote Nirvana Shattam. Na me dvesharagau. Na kleshaha gandhaha api asti iti Vedānta siddhantaha. This is the message of Vedānta. Ataha, therefore, samsarinaha, for ignorant person, Visheshya Swarupe, when you take that Atma Chaitanyam as Visheshyam, because he has taken the mind as integral part of I, na kleshaha santi, even if you say for Ajnani also, Jnani, for Jnani Chaitanyam only, these traits, kleshas will not afflict. For Ajnani Chaitanyam touch upon that doubt may come because you are Jnani. For you, all these are not there for your Sakshi Chaitanya. Since I am Ajnani, I have not studied any Shastra, I have not attended any class, therefore my Chaitanya will be affected. No. Even though we call your Chaitanya as Visheshyam, Chaitanyam is same. Just as Sakshi Chaitanyam is not afflicted by kleshas, Visheshya Chaitanyam also cannot be afflicted. Visheshya Swarupe na kleshaha santi. Then kintu Visheshani bhut antakaranaha, antakarana matre. Only these are all kleshas. Where are they? They are all in the box of antakarana, in the mind. So in the mind they are all there. Antakarana matre. Visheshani bhut antakaranam. That is very important. Where the Ajnani has taken the mind as an integral part of I, with ahankara, aham karta, aham bhokta, aham pramata, I am, and or ahankaram irukkalyo, that ego, Visheshani bhuta antakarana matre, for him only. What are all there? Kamaha, desire. What are all attributes are there in the mind? Kamaha, desire. Sankalpaha, plan. Vichikitsa, sandeha, samshayas. Yeyam prete vichikitsa manushye. Sandeha, doubt, vichikitsa. Shraddha, faith. These are all attributes of the mind. Ashraddha, lack of faith. Dhritihi, willpower. Adhritihi, lack of willpower, no willpower. Hrihi, joy. Dhihi, intelligence. Bhihi, bhayam, fear. Iti etat sarvam manayeva. All are in the mind only. They are all attributes of the mind. What is the mind? What is the form of the mind? Does mind has got any form? No form. Wherever bhayam is there, wherever joy is there, wherever intelligence is there, wherever faith is there, wherever faith is not there, wherever all these doubts are there, plans are there, that is called mind. Manayeva. Saptanna Brahmana. Brihadaranyaka 153. Saptanna Brahmanam. Mind is never free from problems. Okay, even Jnani also can improve the mind lifelong. Mind is never free from problems. Sakshi Chaitanyam is ever free from problems. So you can rectify the mind, you can correct the mind, you can improve your mind, you can polish your mind throughout your life. Lifelong, no perfect mind exists. Even for Jnani. Because mind and chonnale bhayam irukum. Even Jnani's mind also has got bhayam. Swami jocularly says, bhayam and next class the students will remember this class or not and or bhayam. Guru ki enna bhayam, ore bhayam. these students can follow this subject or not, whether they can receive or not, whether they can come to the next class or not. So even Gnani might also entertain that bhayam. So what it means, all these are belong to the mind. Really it is a beautiful mind. Mind has got all these things, attributes. Therefore, it is the nature of the mind. Clear? Mana eva. Kamaha ehe asya hridishritaha. All these desires, ye, what are all there, above said, sankalpaha, kamaha, etc., etc., hridishritaha, they are all in the mind. Antahkarane eva. Hridi means antahkarane. Manasi eva. Shritaha. They are resting there. All are sitting on one sofa. One nice chair they are sitting in the mind. Non-irrican were all doubts, shraddha, sometimes doubts, sometimes confidence, sometimes faith, sometimes willpower, sometimes overconfidence, no confidence. All these are the vesham of mind, mana eva. Hridishritaha, Upanishad 447, Shariraka Brahmanam. Again, even Kathopanishad also, these are all Kama Esya Hridishritaha, Kathopanishad also. Then Akamam Rupam, this is about Atman nature. All above of them are mind nature. Now they are all there in the mind, but they are not touching the Sakshi Chaitanyam, Aidi Sakshi Chaitanya. They are not touching. So I am touch me not. They cannot touch me. When you take your mind as Upadhi and you take conscious being as Sakshi Chaitanyam, you can boldly say they cannot touch me. Suppose you take the mind as Visheshana, Matita. Avada. Akamam Rupam, this is Atma Swarupa nature. Akamam Rupam Shoka Antaram. Akamam Rupam. Atma Akama Rupam. Atma is free from desires. Free from all. Kama, you have supply. Atma doesn't have sankalpa, Atma doesn't have vichikitsa, Atma doesn't have shraddha, hiri, dhri, bhi. All of them are not there in Atma. Shoka Antara. Shoka is not there. It is different from Shoka. 4.3.21 Swayam Jyoti Brahmanam. Then another also 4.3.22 Tirno hi tada sarvam shokan hridayasya bhavati. That jnani wise person who has attended Vicharasagara and who has studied all 10 Upanishads. We have studied 10 Upanishads or not? 10 and 11 even we have studied. Hridayasya bhavati, they all belong to the antakaranam, they all belong to the mind. Sarvan shokan hridayasya bhavati iti saha tirnaha bhavati. He transcends, he crossover. Say what crossover means what? He is able to claim all of them belong to the mind. They do not belong to me, the Sakshi Chaitanyam. That is called Tirnaha. Brihadaranyaka ityadi shrutibhyaha. Wonderful recollection of all Upanishads. 4-5 Upanishads he has repeated here. Next portion. Ragecha sukha dukkhadi buddhau satyam pravartate sushuptau nasti tannashe tasmad buddhestu natmanaha iti vruddhava vachanacha rāgādayaha buddhi dharmaha eva न तु जीवात्मधर्माः इत्युक्तम् तथा च अन्तःकरणविशिष्टस्य जीवस्य ब्रह्मणा सह ऐक्यं सम्भवेत् सम्भवे अपि अन्तःकरणः उपहितसाक्षिणः करणोपहितसाक्षिणः तत्सम्भवेत्येव. Now he quotes Atma Bodha Shloka. Abo is there. Abo and Atma Bodha. Text written by Shankaracharya. I took this text in here only in this Kesari High School or somewhere, Mailapur. Somewhere I took this text. What Acharya says, Anvaya Vyatireka. Yat Sattve Yat Sattvam Yadabhave Yadabhavaha. First line he talks about co-presence. Second line he talks about co-absence, Vyatireka. What is that? Raga, Ichha, Sukha, Dukkhadi. Raga, attachment. Ichha, desire. Sukha, pleasure. Dukkha, pain. Adipadat, you know, you can add many. Buddhau Satyam Pravartate. As long as Buddhi is there, here Buddhi means mind. Buddhi and mind are interchangeable. We can use for Buddhi as a mind. For mind also we can use as Buddhi. Both are one and the same. Buddhau Satyam, as long as mind is active, they are there. In Jagrata Avastha. This is Anvaya, co-presence. Second line, Sushuptau, when you go to deep sleep, not in the class, okay. When you go to deep sleep in the night, Tannashe means Buddhi Nashe, our mind is dissolved. When the mind is dissolved, in that condition, Tannashe means Manolaye. Nasti, kim nasti, ragaha nasti, ichha nasti, sukham nasti, dukkham nasti. Sarvam, all these attributes are not there. Tasmat, buddhistu na atmanaha. They belong only to Buddhi, not Atma. Even Shankaracharya also supports me. Vicharasagara says, Iti, thus, Vriddha Vachanacha. Vriddha Vachana means all senior ācaryas of tradition. Vriddha means here, not old people. All ācaryas, traditional ācaryas. Vachanat, because of their statements, message. Ragadayaha buddhi dharmaha eva. All raga, dvesha, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, manoacharya, all negative or positive, whatever emotions, all of them. Buddhi dharma, they are the attributes of buddhi or mind only. Natu jivatma dharmaha, they are not jivatma dharmas. Tadha, like that, in this manner, if you understand what will happen, antakarana vishishta vishistasya jivasya, so that jivasya antakarana vishishta chaitanyam is there. Jivasya brahmana saha aikya sambhave api. Once that brahmana aikyam, that chaitanyam which is there in that antakaranam, which is not touched by the antakaranam attributes. So this sakshi chaitanyam va or viseshya chaitanyam va, whatever it may be, that chaitanyam is one. So brahmana aikyam sambhavati. Because Brahman happens to be Atma. I am Atma, Brahma. This Atma alone is Brahman. Therefore, Sakshi Chaitanya means Atma, Brahman, Saha Aikyam, Sambhave api, Antakarana Upahita Sakshinaha, Tat Sambhavet eva. So, Antakarana Upahita Chaitanyam, If you take Visheshanam, Visheshyam, you continue as samsari. Even though Vishesha Chaitanyam is not touched by, but you are taking it as integral part, mind as integral part. That's why you are always a samsari only. If you take it as Upadhi, then Sakshi Chaitanyam happily Hirandal Kalandar. Sakshi Chaitanyam Aham, Atma, Brahma. Both are one and the same. Aham Brahma Asmi. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.